Well, the Saints played the highest scoring game in the NFL so far this season. Now it's back home to the Dome to take on Tampa. Time for Saints football.
It's time to talk Saints football with the one and only Stephen Wiley.
Hi, I'm Steve Wiley. Welcome to 70 Seconds of Saints. You know, it's an awful lot more fun to shoot one of these after a win than a loss. You know, we're almost wrapped up with our third season, and we've done more losses than wins, but Saints played the highest scoring game in the NFL so far this season and came away with a win over the Arizona Cardinals. Now, there's something I found very encouraging about that, despite the fact that they gave up 41 points, because in my view, close games are a litmus test. You know, when you win the close games, that means you're not making stupid mistakes. You're not taking stupid penalties, and you've almost certainly won the turnover battle. And that was the case Sunday against Arizona. Now, I'm going to, divert here, go off on a tangent a little bit. Roger Goodell ripped the Saints, tore us apart back in 2012 in the name of player safety. Bountygate, we call it now. You know, I mentioned it last week, and the team's never been the same since. It was all done in the name of player safety. That's a crock. I'm sorry, I don't buy it for a nanosecond. That was done as a grandstand play in the face of 2,000 lawsuits from former players. If the NFL was legitimately concerned about player safety, they would do away with Thursday night football. When you see a team like Seattle, yeah, I hate them, but nonetheless, having to play a Monday night game, then go on the road to play on Thursday night, that's asking for trouble. And let's face it, the matchups haven't exactly been marquee. The season opener was the Jets and Buffalo, and we're going to get the Jets again before it's over with, too. Seriously? It's not good football. It's tough on the players. I don't, get rid of it. Done with that. Okay, now, back to the matter at hand. Tampa's playing good ball. Now, over the years, the Tampa game has been one of my favorites to go to at the Superdome because their fans travel well, and it's fun to visit with them. And, of course, it's a division game, which always makes it exciting. Now, like I said, they're playing good ball in spite of the fact that they're coming off a tough loss to a tough Dallas team. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be fired up. But if this past weekend was any indication, maybe the Saints have turned the corner again. God knows they've let us down before. But, like I said, they didn't make big mistakes. They won the turnover battle. We'll be right back.
And now it's time for Steve Wiley's Pick of the Week.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Saints string together a 2-game winning streak. Should be a tough physical battle, and I get a funny feeling there'll be quite a bit of scoring. But the Saints win Saturday. By the way, I'm going to be there. If you're going to be there, I hope to see you. For more great content, click right here. To subscribe, click here. I'm Steve Wiley. Thanks for joining us for 70 Seconds of Saints.